nerds, I'm Tirinei. Welcome back to my nerdy show. The first thing I would like to address is you guys. Thanks so much for watching my stream last night when we were raiding. I finally got Twitch to work. I was being kind of silly and it took me a little bit of extra effort, so I kind of lost a few nerd points there. But I got it working. A bunch of you came and watched us raid, and that was really awesome. We were in Mokashan Vaults, World of Warcraft, normal mode, and we got the first two bosses down with a few wipes, and then we made some really good progress, and I think we actually got Garjal, the Spirit Binder, down to about 20%. So we have the mechanics down. It's just a matter of getting the voodoo dolls figured out and all that good stuff. Check out Fat Boss's 10-man guide. I'll put an annotation here for you guys to check that out if you would like. That's the boss we're working on. Anyways, just wanted to say thank you guys for coming and watching my stream and cheering us on and giving us positive feedback and all that good jazz. So on to the business. The Battle.net World Championship is underway. They are starting up again at, I believe, 5:45 Pacific Standard Time. I will put the link in the description below for you guys to check. There's probably going to be like 4 links talking about yesterday's stuff. I'm also going to have the event calendar for the entire weekend. Also, there are, on the one that I'm going to link you guys, you can click on the names of the stuff that's already happened and actually watch recorded videos of that stuff if you missed it. This girl, because I was working and then raiding, so I appreciate that they did that. I haven't been watching it yet. I need to get all caught up on that. Since I haven't had any time to watch the Battle.net World Championship, I will be talking more about it on Wednesday, because hopefully I'll have some time tonight and tomorrow to watch the stream, and then I will give you some more feedback on it. Speaking of feedback, I have heard that there's been some sound issues. They've had technical difficulties. Hopefully tonight and tomorrow they will do a little bit better on the stream itself. So many WoW players use add-ons that tell them when something is happening to their character, whether they're getting hit by something, they're standing in something, they need to move away from something, whether it be the raid or the boss or fire. Some add-ons will actually specifically tell you when you're being silenced or when you're being polymorphed or something of that nature, some kind of CC. And in 5.1, you can check it out in the public test realm right now, they are dabbling with putting that into the World of Warcraft engine so that you don't need an add-on for it. So there will be a built-in replica, sort of, or their version of a CC alert, per se. So it'll tell you when you're being silenced, the duration of the silence, or similar effect. If you'd rather not take the time to go onto the PTR to check it out, I will put an annotation here to the video that MMO Champion has up that kind of shows you how it works. For those of you that were affected by the bug in Heart of Fear, where you wiped and then became saved to the boss, oops. They fixed that hotfix, and they are looking into commendations to give the people that suffered from that bug and were unable to get gear for that week. I've recently visited Vodka Guild's YouTube channel, and they have some pretty fun fights. I like watching their stuff. It's pretty good. They're pretty focused, and they're getting world firsts and stuff. Vodka versus Garajal, world first. I should probably check them out. Anyways, I'm gonna link the Heroic Grand Empress fight here because that is the last boss in Heart of Fear. Nice job, guys. Heroic. Yeah. And it was quite amusing. It's a good video, so you should check that out. Just wanted to clear something up. So I've gotten some comments on this chair that I sit in. It kind of creaked. Of course, now that I want it to creak, it won't. But people have asked me, do you play games in that chair? No, I do not game in this chair. I I record in this chair, I talk to you guys in this chair, that's kind of the same thing, and I hang out in this chair. Sometimes I play music. I'm looking at my music stuff right now and it's all everywhere and covered with blankets so it doesn't get dusty because I hardly use it. But no, to answer your questions, I do not game in this chair. I mentioned in a previous video that in 5.1 they're coming out with commendations that you can buy on your characters from factions that you are revered with. So you get revered on one character, you buy the commendation, and it unlocks 100% of faction bonus for all of your other tunes on your entire account. The newest bit of information for that is that it will also work for opposite faction characters. Good news for many of you. So because everybody got spoiled with the tabards when they made tabards buyable earlier on, and you could wear them and do instances and stuff like that and get rep. It didn't used to be that way in vanilla, and then they made it that way, and then they were like, okay, this is way too easy. We need to make this make them work a little bit harder. But then people started flipping out because in between expansions, there was a larger gap than normal. I'd say more between Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria. That gap allowed a lot of people to get a bunch of alts up, and now everybody's used to playing a bunch of tunes, and they're thinking about grinding reps with all these tunes. Definitely crying a little about it. So yes, I do appreciate the fact that Blizzard is rewarding us and supporting the fact that we have alts while not making it too easy to initially get the factions. However, something that I would like to touch on is a lot of people think that, oh, daily craft, they think that dailies are required to get gear. I've said this before and I will say it till I'm blue in the face. Some people still probably won't grasp the concept. It is not required. It helps your case. Especially if you pick a couple pieces of gear that you really want to upgrade, you really want to get from certain factions, and get those factions up, and you can get away with just doing that. Damn it! Aww, random I love you text. Totally lost my train of thought. So you can get away with mostly heroic gear and maybe a couple LFR pieces, a faction piece here and there, and you can go in and start raiding in Mogashan vaults with a good group. It's not a bad idea. I've brought in people that haven't done the faction farming and didn't have all of the faction gear, and we're doing okay. We're doing fine. You're good, okay? So stop bitching about daily craft and having to do dailies constantly. You really don't have to, per se. If you don't already have the plump turkey pet, the violet Proto Drake, and max cooking, you'll want to take advantage of Pilgrims Bounty, which starts Sunday the 18th. That's tomorrow. Celebration of fall and time to eat and get all plumped up so we can survive through the winter time. There's lots of fun achievements you can do. A lot of them are required for the Pilgrim's Bounty achievement, which then in turn is required for What a Long Strange Trip It's Been, which is how you get the violet Proto Drake. I will link the guide to Pilgrim's Bounty below in the description if you haven't already done all these things. Also, I'm going to put annotations for the 2 videos put up on YouTube by MMO Champion for the new scenarios coming out in patch 5.1, Assault on Zombests, and A Little Patience, so you can check those out. Pretty good videos. There's still no release date for when that is coming out. We are hoping to have it before the holidays. So, holidays. Whose holidays? And I mentioned in my stream last night, this little guy hanging out with me when I'm making the vids. I think I mentioned it in the stream where it is from. If you were not watching the stream, or even if you were, and you played this guy's game, please do say something in the comments, because that game holds a very warm, important place in my heart, because it was the door to MMO RPG games for me. That was the door opener, that game. So great. Anyways, that is my show. Again, thank you so much for watching my stream last night. I'm going to try to stream most Fridays if I can figure out how to record and stream at the same time. But I will definitely try to post videos confirming if I'm streaming or not, or at least put it on my Twitter. If you want to add me on Twitter, I have it in my YouTube channel page. Also, if you would be so kind as to let me know in the description why you liked or disliked this video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!